So my last stream ended rather abruptly last night, considering my computer hard froze again while I was in the middle of dueling some dude. And I didn't really feel like booting up my computer again and opening everything up once more, just for the sake of finishing my duel with that one guy. So he got to live last night, because my PC decided he got to live last night. I'll kill him now, I guess. So that's kind of the way that it went. Also, hope things are going well today, Mortis. And also, Mortis, by the way, if you want to hop into some Night Rain one of these days here, I wouldn't mind taking another crack at Everdark Caligo, because it's like my one Everdark that I haven't cleared yet, so I may as well potentially do that one of these days, but I might need to be carried, is the thing. What do you mean can't start the gamer app? He gets to live longer? Also, I don't think I'm going to be playing, update added. I don't think I'm going to be playing Iron Eye and Deep of Night 3 anymore. Do I check for update? Does it need to update? Go to downloads. Oh. Okay. I can't play the game yet. I guess so. Here's something that I can show in the meantime. So, I've been struggling with my parry timing a little bit here. Yeah, chonky here, over a gig. I've been struggling with my parry timing a little bit, and I know that in Ghost of Tsushima, I got a charm that made the timing more generous. So I looked up charms, and I found out that... But that's not display capture on. Here we go. That is indeed a thing in this game. So in terms of major charms, yes, that same charm from Ghost of Tsushima does exist in this game. So I might go grab this shortly here. So I might still be a hot second before continuing with story stuff. Also, I don't know how long this stream is going to be. I've been running around doing a whole bunch of gardening stuff today because because it's supposed to get to -3 tonight. Frost is coming in, which means that my plants outside are going to die. So I'm kind of harvesting all my tomatoes right now at both my Oma's place and here, even the green ones, just so they can ripen inside, and then I can still enjoy tomatoes through, like, to December or something like that, if it works the way it did last year. And I'm also just, like, taking cuttings of plants, digging some up, and bringing them inside for ones I want to continue growing inside. And my wrist is killing me here, my back has started killing me. I needed to take a break, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna sit down here, play a couple hours of Ghost of Tsushima, then I'll probably, like, end up having some dinner and then go finish my plant stuff, and then I'll come back here tonight and either play some more of this, or maybe I'll finally finish the main story of Assassin's Creed Valhalla that I've been meaning to, but I just kind of want to play more of this game. You know how it be. I was looking through some of these other minor charms as well. Like, there's this specific menu to go to, like, this is just everything on one page. I can't click the headers to go to these specific pages, but I could Google them and then go to them. So I just did that for each of these different things. So these were the Onryo charms, and I was like, I don't know about that. I don't know if I'm quite super big on the melee ones. The ranged ones here, maybe. Increase my total concentration time. That could definitely be handy there. That could potentially be handy. There's some utility ones I want. So I think I'd want to grab this as well, because this is something that you want sooner rather than later, just because it gives you more stuff. So that's something you get in the early game, and then I get a whole lot more stuff that'll help me get stronger faster. So I think I'm going to go for that. I don't know. And I was looking at outfits and stuff here as well. And I think that there's one here that helps with this seemed pretty cool. I was looking at some of the abilities, some of the armors here. And yeah, you didn't have all the things on your page, so I was looking at this. There's one here that also gives you, like, additional resources. So if I can get those early on, it doesn't seem like there's a traveler's attire, like in Ghost of Tsushima, to map up more of the map. Otherwise, I try to get that early on. But there is a thing that gives me more rare metals, I think it is. An armor set that gives me more rare metals that helps me upgrade my main weapons. So I might not mind snagging that. Hello, Mythic. I am feeling a little bit better than yesterday, but I still have this cough that isn't going away. Also, my dad has started feeling sick. So, I guess I've passed it on to him. So I'm still coughing from time to time. It's still a once in a blue moon sniffle. But maybe this will end up being one of those colds where it's like, you know, I feel better, my energy's back up again, I feel good enough to go into work again this coming week. But I might just have a cough, like, on and off for, like, whoops, the next week here. Maybe. We shall see. This is the guy that I was fighting last night, and then my computer died, and I didn't feel like booting everything back up again just to rematch this guy. So my PC decided he could live last night. Oh, I wanted to see if I could skip this. But I decide that he dies today, for he was spared last night.
That sounds like
before I could murderize him.
Draw your sword.
Could make more sense to get that one charm first, but meh. Yeah. Yeah, you can see how the frame rate changes with cutscenes here. Oh, hold X to skip cutscene. Yeah, because we saw it last time. Time for me to not fail here. Please. Come on. Keeps on throwing me off while my controller makes sounds of, like, sword on sword. Yeah, I remember seeing that animation from Ghost of Tsushima.
I'm having fun.
Okay.
Are you?
Yeah, I am having fun. Despite some of my struggles with this game, I am actually having fun. Yes. Damn it. Can I not drink? Drink, damn it. Woo! Dual sword time. Oh, God. Gonna follow up? No? Okay, come on. Oh my God, first try. After I was struggling with him last night and my PC let him live. I'll just first try it this time. Alright, well.
Victory. Not another step.
Relax. I'm not armed. My name is Ugetsu. And you are?
Atsu. Are you following me?
I'm following the beginnings of a story. That man you just killed.
Yeah, I guess sometimes sleep is all you need. And a bunch of garden work.
Who gave him that title?
I'm so glad you asked. Takezo the Unrivaled was the greatest duelist under heaven. His two swords claimed so many victories. It was said that Hachiman, the god of battle, blessed his left and right hand. Before every duel, Takezo wrote the name of his opponent on a strip of paper and hung it from a tree. When Takezo's tree was so heavy with names that there was no room for another, he disappeared. Some say he left for Ezo, searching for a worthy opponent. Only when Takezo the Unrivaled loses his title will he pass on the secret of his unstoppable twin sword strike. These disciples live for one reason alone: to prove themselves worthy of learning Takezo's unstoppable strike.
Do you think it's real?
Keep killing his disciples, and we'll find out. Search for Takezo's trees. Challenge his disciples. Prove yourself stronger.
Sounds like I'm doing all the work.
If you die, try to go out dramatically. Makes for a better story.
So if I go around killing enough disciples, Takezo's charm of renewed determination. Earn a minor amount of spirit when taking damage from an enemy. Amount of sake you can carry. Well, that'll help me more in terms of spirit anyway. Which is all I'm gonna take by a minor amount. Yeah, I'll just leave that as is then. But yeah, learned that when I first started playing Dark Souls games, specifically Dark Souls 2. Yep. Sometimes a good rest and a fresh take can certainly help things along. Well, there wasn't the hot springs up here that I initially thought there'd be. What? Is that a thing? Hold on. There's an interactable thing here. Empty sake jar. Toss it. Wow, it was pretty loud for throwing that so distantly. Alright. I should actually move that set of tabs that I was looking at onto a different monitor here so I don't have to, like, switch input on my main monitor over and over again. Let's see. Let's put it here, and then I'll pull the game back up. Have a look at the map. So, I need this immediately. The Charm of Futsunushi. Let's see here. So, apparently it is located... Dueling tree. Where is this on the map? I can show, if I move it over here and then I turn on display capture 2, I can directly show you what I'm looking at here. This is where now? Could also just be a place that I haven't seen yet. Serpent's Pass. Do I see any familiar things? Golden Foothills, Falls. I don't know. I'm not seeing any of those on my actual map here. Looks like it's going to be around the top right corner-ish of the map here. Here, it's easier for me to look on this screen. It's probably all the way up here, isn't it? This looks like that river. Yeah, it probably is. Right? Yeah, this is definitely here. This is a bit of a trek. It is all the way over there. Huh. But that is a charm that I need, like, immediately. So I might start going on a bit of a journey. Yeah, this little brief stream here might just be a little bit of a trek to go get the thing that'll make this game significantly easier. What this might end up being. Just watch the Electric Playground review of this game, giving a score of 9.5 out of 10. A little more a little more charitable than the review scores given by most critics. Really? I haven't actually looked into reviews of this game at all. Like, I saw that... Ooh. Capture Restore Spirit. I did see that in the,
Stranger,
Hi.
it's your lucky day. If you need surprise,
I guess.
I have the best price this side of Mount Yotei.
We actually gotta fight somebody that comes up to the camp one of these days. Oh. No capacity upgrades? Sure. Let me hold more of those. Oh, metals I want to save for my swords for now, I think. No, leave that be there. No, I think I'm good there. Oh, you sell charms there. Tempest Strike deals a minor amount of additional damage. Heal Technique triggers automatically when suffering lethal damage. Costs 1/3 of max spirit. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know exactly what Heal Technique. Is that like the down thing there that I'm pressing? If disarmed, your weapon lands closer and you earn a sake jar. A minor chance to gain 1 spirit when staggering an enemy with a katana. Okay. Half health or less potency of the heal technique increased by a minor amount. It seems like it's nearly fully healing me anyway. But, I don't know. Here, well, give me that. I don't know.
These
Thanks,
were
man.
Used.
Where did you get them?
People who had no more use for them. Ever.
So dead.
Plus, then I have another charm
A
slot.
minor detail.
So that helps me.
The goods are worth it. No, I guarantee it.
What's
So
your
I may
name,
as
kid?
well.
Taro, what's yours?
Atsu. Where are your parents?
Around.
So why are you picking corpses?
It's called starting a business. I pick from the dead and sell it to the living. Only the high-quality goods my customers deserve, of course. Don't believe me? See here this finely crafted armor. Ooh, all yours.
What? Taro's armor. An armor for the resilient
Just a
survivor
taste of
assembled
what
by
you can
Taro from the
expect
fallen of
your
Ezo.
Favorite tradesman.
I have my first different armor there. Okay. Yeah, so there wouldn't be any talking here. Alright, well,
Stay alive, friend.
I'm
If
glad
don't,
you popped by.
I'm selling your things.
Wouldn't expect any less.
I want to see this armor really quickly. Let's see. You have unlocked a new piece of armor. Equipped armor grants you different upgradable perks. Yeah, so when I was looking into it, I found that, like, this starting armor only has perks, like, after you do, like, take down another of the Yotei 6 after the snake. Then it gets, like, perks, or you get, upgrades that actually give it perks. So for now, I may as well put this on. I won't have as much Onryo. I guess that affects my stats as well there. Whatever that all means. Like, are they not going to be as terrified when I do the thing? One more day. Armor for the resilient survivor, assembled by Taro from the fallen of Ezo. All spirit gains increase by a minor amount when graced with a cooking bonus. Well, if I'm going into an area that's going to be tough, I can cook there. Maximum health increased by a minor amount. Okay. Fire and cold damage reduced by a moderate amount. Okay, well, look, I can actually get some perks there. So, like, thank you, dude. I appreciate it. I'm gonna try that, the Charm of Last Chance. I need 2 more charms, and then I'll get that final charm slot. Really like the voice direction, the accents, and that the accents are actually accurate and not stereotypes. Not like, oh, he's added to my thing there. Tower of the Scavenger has new gear for you. A scrawny orphan like I once was, just trying to make a name for himself selling recovered valuables from the fallen. Most treat him as less than human for touching the dead, but he carries on. Set up camp and they will visit you. Okay, interesting. Has new gear for you. I guess that's what the little bubble means there. Yeah, there are definitely a lot of games that are guilty of stereotype speaking there. The thing that I always think of in regards to that is always like the Assassin's Creed Ezio games with the Ezio's speech. But I mean, Ezio's tone is also iconic, so like you kind of gotta forgive it. It's an iconic stereotype voice. Gotta love Ezio.
It's my lucky day.
What?
Do I know you?
I like the look of the Yotei themed DualSense controller that is now selling at retail. I might buy one soon. Yeah, I was thinking about doing the same, especially because I only have one PS5 controller. And even though I don't have any multiplayer games on this console, it's always nice to have a second one just in case a multiplayer thing ever comes up, instead of just having one.
Killing you just gets me
So,
plenty moans worth of sake.
maybe next time I stop into GameStop, I'll see if
How noble.
they have one there, and I might consider picking up. Whoops, I'm trying to lock on like it's a different video game. Whoops. Okay. Whoops, I tried to parry that. Oh, yeah, so it auto did the thing. I gotcha. Charm of Last Chance active. Yeah, so it automatically does that. I gotcha. Yeah, so I purposefully never popped my heal myself because I wanted to see this Charm of Last Chance. Yoink. Whoops. There, then maybe less people are after me. I don't know. Oh, and I get some spirit for taking the bounty. Interesting. But yeah, this is voiced by Sonic the Hedgehog. He is? I did not know that. Actually met the voice actor last year at Fan Expo. Wonderful man Roger Craig Smith is. Huh. I learned something new today. Over to Serpent's Pass. Anyway, what I was trying to say before was, like, I haven't looked into any reviews for this game, but I saw that this game got into a little bit of controversy before release. Like, maybe it's just because I browse for, like, memes for my going live notifications on Twitter or the free speech platform of X. So maybe I'm seeing that specific subset a bit more when I'm, like, browsing for memes there. But I saw, at least on that platform, which I know is not exactly going to be indicative of other social media platforms, but people being like, oh my god, you play as a woman, it's woke, get this DEI crap out of our games. And it's like, okay, that is not something that I would have thought I'd see people take issue with in today's day and age. I feel like, you know, a game comes out 10 years ago and it has a playable female protagonist, people wouldn't really be taking issue, but nowadays, like, there's more issue taken up, and I can't help but wonder if that just happens to be because of the whole climate going on, the current cultural, political climate going on with the US lately. With all the, you know, kind of fear-mongering that Trump is bringing up about a bunch of this stuff. So I don't know if that's potentially the reason to blame, but I can't help but wonder if that might be the reason for that, because I feel like, woke Metroid, that's right. Because I feel like if this game had come out like 10 years ago, people probably wouldn't be saying that about this. I feel like it's probably because of like the current climate that's going on with the states of, you know, them going a bit hog wild on some of this stuff.
I don't
So,
attack wounded samurai.
Yeah,
What
and
happened?
there's that I'll get to in a moment as well. There's our
I've been
Notary.
tracking a bounty through the mountains. The Three Terrors.
Oh,
They've captured and tortured many of us to
I can
curry
confirm
Lord
at the moment that the
Saito's
Yotei themed
favor.
controller is in stock at the EB
I've heard
Games
of them.
digital storefront. Okay,
A patrol
I'll have to
was
have a
sent
look-see.
to find them 2 days ago. We haven't heard back.
And the Matsumae sent only you?
My clan put up a bounty, as if I'd just sit around and wait. But the Three Terrors had more men than I expected.
Fire Emblem
They
3
killed
Terrors.
my horse, ran me through and left me for dead.
Where can I find
We don't
these
take
three
kindly to
terrors?
horse killers in
Cave
Ghost of
up
games.
on the hill. It won't be easy. Good hunting.
Okay, maybe I should do that. Yeah, so there was that situation going on, and I saw a few different takes, like, on that platform there. There was some people in a camp that were like, oh, it's woke because there's a playable woman. This sucks, it's terrible. And other people that were saying that not because there was a playable woman, but because she's ugly. No. Like, what? But because she isn't, like, some Stellar Blade level looking female protagonist, then that's not okay. It's like, what? What do you want here? There's people that are gonna make the argument that, like, oh yeah, it's not a playable male character, so it's not as realistic, whereas, like, for one, no. And two, if people want, like, a hypersexualized character, whoa, then that's also super not realistic. Like, I don't get it. So I know that a lot of people on the far right in the States were not super particularly happy with this game. Oh, they're just all right here. Okay. But then, after the assassination of Charlie Kirk, apparently one of the senior artists at Sucker Punch, who'd been there for like 10 plus years, had made some comments on social media about Charlie Kirk's assassination and was let go from the company because of that. So then, of course, you had like the left that wasn't that happy either. And a lot of people were like, why would they have done that to appease potentially the right there when the right already wasn't buying this game because of like your female protagonist? Because now you've got, like, a lot of people on the left pissed off, and, you know... So, you have people on both the left and right of the states that were, whoa, kind of not, oh my god! That were kind of not all too impressed with this game. Me, personally, I don't particularly care there. Yeah, it's confusion all around. Yoink. Like, I've never really looked into what said senior artist, like, said about Charlie Kirk. Like, maybe one of these days I will, just out of curiosity, but I was looking forward to this game for a while. I wanted to pick it up and play it, and here I am. I am sure that there are some things that would be crossing the line for me as a consumer to buy. Like, for example, I'll be picking up Pokemon Legends Z8 as a content creator to showcase on this channel and potentially do a video essay on it if I have the time here. But if I wasn't a content creator, I would not be, because the whole trying to sue the shit out of Pocket Pair and quell potential competition before it has a chance to take off there, and the whole going after them on patent infringement, I think is just like one of the most downright evil things in the modern gaming industry in a little while here. And that absolutely, you know, steps over a line for me. Plus the whole stuff where it's like, they're opening pre-orders for DLC before the game itself is even out, and just a whole bunch of, like, scummy anti-consumer stuff. Or the fact that Pokemon Home, you can transfer Pokemon to Legends ZA, but not out. Your Pokemon are permanently trapped in France. Just a whole lot of things. But the lawsuits are the biggest thing for me, where it's like, if I wasn't a content creator as a consumer, that would be stepping over the line for me. So there are absolutely things that could be going on with the company that would make me not want to support a product. And that would absolutely be the case with modern Pokemon. Yoink! Boop! I'll take some stuff here. I don't know anything else around here. But yeah. Does this game have blood wash mechanic? Like, in terms of me getting blood and it washing off? Probably. I haven't paid too much attention here. I've been getting blood on me, and I assume that it kind of goes off with time or washes off if I go into a river or something. Probably. Yeah, Stellar Blade's Eva is based on a Korean model, I believe. That beauty standard is different from the average woman. Model's job is revolved around them looking pretty. Yep, look. Makes sense there. Best not curiosity kills the cat, what with looking into, like, stuff with that senior artist and all the stuff people were saying about this game here. And, Nintendo just really hates Pocket Pair. They got actual competition and started baby raging. Yep, that's what it seems like. I'm curious of the game's performance on Switch 1, since the trailer always shows it Switch 2. Yeah, at least since, like, the Switch 2's properly come out. A lot of the earlier trailers were still on Switch 1. I guess we shall see here. Also, because, like, I continue to post going live notifications on that platform, because I started on Twitter, like, in 2018, just because people were like, oh, this is a great platform for content creators to network. It's not, but it became, like, a good, like, place to browse memes and stuff like that, so I browse memes there. You look at, like, political discourse or game discourse on that platform, it's just, like, the most brain-dead stuff you'll ever see, I feel like. And I've been seeing a little bit of mention about this game recently. I've seen some people criticizing that there's too much detail in this game, and people criticizing that there's too little detail in this game. I saw one post recently where one person was showing that you could like slash the flowers in a field and like they were actually like churning up and the flowers were going away, and they were like, holy crap, so much detail. And then someone quote retweets that and gets like a whole bunch of likes and attention of them quote retweeting saying like, oh man, this is the kind of player that these companies are pandering to. I forget exactly what they were saying, but they were implying that like the rest of the game is shit and that they just like are putting way too much attention on the detail instead of like the things that actually matter in a game. And then I saw another one where it showed somebody rolling through water with... No, it wasn't with blood on them. They were just rolling through water and they were like, what? I'm rolling through water here and I'm not, what? Come on. And I'm not getting wet. When one, I'm pretty sure Atsu's clothes were wet, actually. I'm fairly certain here. But they were saying I'm not getting wet. What's with this? Games 10 plus years ago would have, like, details like me getting wet. So people are getting mad over, like, all sorts of things. I know that these are two different people. You can't treat them as, like, the same entity here. But yeah, I've been seeing people getting mad over, like, too much detail. That attention should have gone in elsewhere to make the game better. And people getting mad at, like, too little detail. When, like, maybe it's just rage bait. Maybe it's just a bot on these platforms. Good old dead internet theory when, like, you are getting wet rolling through the water, I'm pretty sure, but it's just very quite odd. Another thing that I saw criticizing it was there was one person that, like, sent out a tweet that was just showing, like, that intro sequence, well, like that intro shot on your horse after the beginning of the game, where you're riding in, like, seeing Mount Yotei in the background, and, it's just, like, a really beautiful shot. And they were complimenting how beautiful it was and how amazing this game looked. And someone quote retweeted it being like, oh, this is just a cutscene. It's not, like, what it actually looks like in normal gameplay. It's just a cutscene. Man, modern Sony games are way too filled with cutscenes. Just being, like, cutscene movies. And then people are, like, commenting replies showing, like, Breath of the Wild's opening shot being like, Breath of the Wild did it 8 years ago and did it so much better. And it's like, what the hell are you talking about? It's an opening shot that goes right into gameplay immediately after. Like, it transitions right into gameplay. It's no longer than Breath of the Wild's exiting the Shrine of Resurrection. So I don't know why they're comparing it to Breath of the Wild. It feels like so many people criticizing this game know, like, nothing about it. They're just making all these random assumptions, and it's craziness. So, like, I'm not gonna die on the hill of defending Ghost of Yotei. I don't care. I play games and I enjoy them. Usually. But it is really quite striking to be seeing on that platform. And of all platforms, of course, it would be that platform. So maybe it can't be too surprising here. Should I check down here first? Maybe? I don't know. But it's just wild to see, like, modern gaming criticism be at this kind of level where nobody knows what the fuck they're talking about. You know? Yoink. I'll take that.
Not
Examine.
A good death.
Yeah, definitely not there. But yeah, just went over to Blue Sky permanently, just more manageable over there. Yeah, I can't blame you. I instinctively wanted to pull out a torch like I was playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla or Bloodborne for a second. But yeah, God forbid game devs put in neat little minor features. Yeah, I know, right? Wonder if the next game gonna straight up implement the MGR Sandatsu mechanic. You can slash anything. I would like to play Metal Gear Rising coming up here, especially now that, like, MGS3 Remake is out. I finished that, and now I can play the following games at whatever pace I want. So, do MGS4 during Extra Life this year, and then I'll do Metal Gear Rising sometime early next year. But I have heard about the whole slashing anything thing. And that was, like, the one mechanic they had in the game before they got Platinum Games' help with the rest there. Release date DLC is nothing new, but something has specifically bothered me about Legend Z8 and Donkey Kong DLC releasing for games whose game cards release with 50 gigabytes of unused space. What a waste of storage space. It really is there, isn't it? But yeah, that's in-engine cutscene, not pre-render. Wait, did I say pre-rendered by accident? If I did, I may have misspoke. Honestly, the transition from cutscene to gameplay deserve praise, at least to me, because I grew up when games doing that needed a loading screen. All the Sonic 06 trauma. Good old loading screens there. Yeah, the whole cutscenes to gameplay. I think some of the games that do that the best are things like, well, these games, obviously. The Last of Us and the modern God of War games are really good at that. God of War, especially, when it has, like, never actually cutting camera shots. Like, I haven't played the modern God of War games, I've just seen the cutscenes online. And it's really quite crazy, the whole thing that they do with the camera in that game. It's cool.
Get
Oh. Well, that's fine. Don't worry about it here. Nope. Please. Damn. And I can't drink on the ground, dang it. Where's my last checkpoint if I was doing this? Please not at the very beginning. Phew.
Hurry up!
May as well stand off. Oh, it's a big heavy guy I'm standing off with. Sweet.
Enjoy this.
Best guy to get a free kill on, outside of the actual, like, boss guy, obviously. I'm not falling for that. I played Ghost of Tsushima. Dang. Probably not getting in there. Dang. Oh, well.
You're the one who killed the snake. I kill you.
Oh, he's buffing them up like it's Iki Island. Kumigashir enemies empower their allies with battle chants. Okay, I was wondering if that was gonna make a return or if that was just gonna be an Iki Island thing. Hey, 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 hey. Come on. Whoops, I did not actually mean to switch targets there. Oh, because the other guy died. That works. Ah, no, Zichi had a really bad time here. Man. But yeah, God of War North Saga still blows my mind with the transition smooth. It's wild. And then, like, not having a loading screen, just, like, stepping through a portal and you're through, and
Die quick.
it's really quite cool.
Until we saw.
Wow. Oh, I can't assassinate. I can only critical strike. I need to unlock brute assassination. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Almost charged. Almost. I gotta stop trying to parry those. Damn. Yep. Hey, come on. Come on. You want some of this? More of it. More pocket sand. Sure I can. Watch me. You cannot use both. Top 10 lies in video game history. Honestly, that part of the PS5 and Xbox Series X marketing is what sold me on those systems. Such a tiny change, but I find it so cool. The whole smooth transitions. Yoink. Arrows. Oops. At least I don't get properly set on fire like some other games I've been playing recently. Yeah, it is a really cool thing. Oop. Alright, well, I did the thing here. But, like, this altar of reflection is over this way? Maybe? I'll take this stuff here. It's probably in there somewhere. But I don't know where exactly. Where the heck?
Hey, boy.
So I may as well grab this ability point while I'm here. I could put it into something like Assassinate Brute. Is what I could well do. That guy's still here. And let him know that I killed those guys.
Find my brothers?
I avenged them.
Good. They slaughtered so many of us.
You can give their families closure now.
You are not like any mercenary I've ever met.
Before I go, a question about the Yotei 6.
Go on.
I hear the Kitsune is in Teshio Ridge. How can I get there?
Follow the Nupuru River as far north as it goes in the Nairo wilds, if you dare. The reports from our men stationed there are troubling. It may be haunted.
It
My
will take
horse is
more than
sticking his head in the
spirits
wall.
to keep me away.
Okay, yeah, so I can do that story mission whenever.